Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Chai with Gary. Leicester City 2, United 2. Gary, tell me, how do you see the game?
Disappointing, man. Very, very
Mhm.
disappointing. I know you predicted the scoreline to be a draw.
Yeah.
Um, to be fair, like the result itself wasn't bad. You
hmm
know, 2 points. I mean, getting 1 point away from potentially one of the better teams in the league is
hmm
still a win, I think. But just the way we started the game, the lineup. When I saw the lineup, I was not happy at all.
I mean, lineups, you brought it up. Let's talk more about that. What specifically did you like about the lineup?
Yeah, so defense, I was quite happy to see Bailly there. Bailly going in
hmm
to replace Wan-Bissaka.
hmm
Uh, I kind of felt that Maguire and Lindelof were going to have a hard time with Vardy, just because with his
hmm
space to kind of outrun a bit. And I thought in midfield, man, like we went with McTominay and bloody Fred. I mean, Fred was
Yeah.
fine, but why do you have to start McTominay?
Yeah.
You got Beck sitting on the bench. You got Pogba sitting on the bench.
I mean,
Yeah.
it was going to be, to be fair, it was going to be hard to drop Scott McTominay after the performance against Leeds, right? It was hard to drop him.
Thing is,
He scored two
every
goals. I mean,
it's different though. Different teams completely, right? Everton and
agreed.
Leicester.
Agreed. I mean,
Yeah, you gotta.
so.
You can't just look at it and say that okay, you know what, these guys played well this last game. They're
Mhm,
gonna suit the game for the they're gonna suit the system for the next game and play them there
mhm.
again. It's
So,
completely different. Like
mhm,
you can't go in there with that kind of midfield. But I mean, regardless of what happened, okay, up front, okay, up front, Daniel James.
mhm.
What has Daniel James done enough for him to start in this game?
No idea.
Start from that last goal, the goal he scored in that last game in
Yeah.
the in the league. Like,
Mhm.
what has he done really? You know, and then we got Cavani sitting on the bench as well. Like, I mean, he scored the last goal, and he came on
Yeah.
this game, and he
Mhm.
provided the assist for Bruno.
Yeah.
Like, what is our manager thinking? Like, I mean, you've got to play your best team. This is Leicester are probably one of the better teams out there. We can't go in there fielding our second best team and hope to get a result. Just not
Mm.
possible, man.
See, I think what you say is right, but I don't think he knows who's his best 11 is, right? I think that's the problem with that's what we've always been discussing as well. I don't think he knows who his best 11 players are in the team, and this are all symptomatic of a condition that I don't know what's happening at my club. It's all symptoms to state that I have no idea. I'm just going to put some people that I like on the field. He definitely likes Lindelof. He could have left him out and put Wanzabi because that's a substitution he eventually made anyway. Why don't
Mm,
you start with that, right? And
mm.
especially when Wanzabi started the midweek game against Everton, why didn't you just play him?
See,
Secondly,
this, this,
why are
yeah,
you
this,
experimenting with Daniel James on the right hand side just now? I mean, you have players like Mason Greenwood who's played it most of just after lockdown last season. Mason Greenwood's played there always. Why don't you trust those people and just go ahead with them? I don't know. Um, I was
yeah, you,
shocked to.
you you brought out a very good point with Lindelof, right? Like, Lindelof has been clearly carrying an injury. Okay,
Yeah.
he's been carrying the injury for the last 3 or 4 games. Okay, it's
Mm,
quite clear. And this game,
mm,
going into this game, clearly, the injury probably got worse or what during training, and he started
yeah.
this game,
hmm
and he's had to come out of the team because of this
hmm
injury, right?
Yeah.
This manager
hmm
will run players into the ground.
Yeah.
Okay, this player is going to run all our players into the ground, whether it's Rashford, whether it's Martial. Cavani is injured probably, and he's going to run him into the ground as well.
hmm
Like, he just doesn't understand that players are not robots. Okay,
Yeah.
constantly
Uh,
playing.
I completely understand. I know where you're coming from. My biggest frustration was the fact that I think it was a winnable game. I think we did things right in certain areas. The defense was horrible.
Mm,
Okay. So See, let's talk about the starting lineups and let's round it
Yeah.
up, right? I didn't like when Lindelof starting. I didn't like Daniel James starting. I didn't like Scott McTominay and Fred being in that midfield. I didn't like any of those.
Mm.
We have somehow gone back to a formula which worked against Leeds, and we tried to replicate it against Leicester, and we fucked it up. I think that's what Scott McTominay had, probably one of the worst games that he's ever played for United. Not, I mean, he's had
Yeah.
worse games than this. Let's not get there. But yesterday he was not. He was not what he was against Leeds. He was not. Right. And when you had the quality of Madison and Madison there in the midfield pulling strings, you can't put Scott McTominay hoping that you'll. Fred, on the other hand, was okay. But what fucking frustrated me the most out of any other decisions was, why would you bring out Martial? I thought Rashford had a horrendous game.
Oh, man,
Why would you bring out?
In that first 2 minutes when he had a clear header that cross from Bruno?
Oh
How
man!
do you miss that? How do you miss that?
And dude, the one-on-one he had against Michael as well, it was not a great save. The ball hit the keeper. I don't think it. I
There's
don't
no
think
reason
it.
to
He
blast
just,
it.
yeah, no, just
place
put it in. Just put it in. Man, I was so frustrated with Rashford, and Rashford fucking was selfish yesterday, right? He could have passed first time, he chose not to. But
Yeah.
that's the qualm I had. So the
Let's
substitutions.
talk about the first goal, right? Okay, the first goal
Ah,
we scored. No,
the one we scored or the one they scored?
the one we scored.
The one we scored.
For me, I think Bruno was our man of the match.
Mm.
He
He didn't
had
have his
that
best
drive.
game though.
He didn't have his best game, Chai, but out of everyone else in the team,
Mhm.
no one else has got the drive that Bruno has, huh? Let me tell you that.
Of course,
Okay,
that's
he is the
certain.
talisman of the team. Without him, God knows where we would be right now. Okay.
Look, 100%, 100%. So the first goal, man,
Yeah, he
then
stuck
Daniel
his leg out.
James, I think he just, Daniel James, I think just blindly put a cross in, and thanks to Bruno, it made it relevant, right? Otherwise, it
Yeah.
would have.
So we it was a lucky goal. Let's face it, right? Let's face it. It was a lucky goal. Whatever happened, we scored that goal, and then we go ahead and concede straight away.
Oh my
Almost.
God, dude, that was Bruno's fault as well. He was trying.
Dude, okay. I know it's Bruno's fault, but leading up to that goal, right? That ball is coming in from the right flank, right? Maguire controls it, and he stumbles upon the ball like a
Dude,
buffoon.
you know what? If you
He
were at
loses his
mine.
balance. Look at that goal again. He loses his
You
balance.
were at mine. You were at mine Christmas Eve, right? Or Christmas Day. You were there. You
Yeah.
were at mine Christmas Day. After all the drinks we put together, if we played football, we would stumble like that. And Maguire is doing it
Yeah.
sober. Kudos to
Oh
him.
my God.
Fucking hell. Yeah.
What a horrible. How is this guy the captain? How is this guy the captain of our team? When he can't even freaking control a ball. Like, I mean, it's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
I understand
It's
Bruno.
ridiculous.
Bruno gave the ball away, but you need to control the ball better, man.
Yeah.
You are supposed to be a ball playing center back.
He
Which
plays
part
the
of
ball
that
to
move-
the opposition. That's the ball player he is. When they bought him, they just said ball playing with defender, but you'll play the ball to the other team, not to our own.
Yeah, probably a spy.
Yeah, fuck. That's why Leicester, right? Old, old loyalties.
Double agent.
But anyway, dude, fuck. That's okay. Okay, Bruno loses the ball. I'm okay with that. His people have this thing. What happened after that? We had Scott McTominay, who was supposed to be marking. It was the guy, Harvey Barnes or whoever that fellow is, and behind him was Eric Bailly. Both of them refused to bloody come out and stop him from taking that shot. Both of them. It was like synchronized swimming. When you see that back, Scott McTominay is lazily lifting his legs, so was Eric Bailly, right behind one another. And I mean, kudos. It was a fucking fantastic effort on goal. All of that, but he shouldn't have had the chance to do it.
We have so much space, Chai.
Yeah, too much space, too much
oceans of
time.
space.
Exactly.
Just come. We were basically telling him, come, take a shot at us, take a shot at us.
Exactly. And this is what happened when they played Everton when we lost 4-1 last time, right? All these guys like Sigurdsson and stuff, like they were going to fucking take a long range effort. Not Everton. You don't learn, dude.
Just close him down. Take him out if you have to take him out.
Exactly. Fucking take him out. Bruno had a yellow card in the game, right? He got the yellow card tackling the ball that
he could have been sent off.
He should have been sent off, I think. But anyway, so that's the first goal was a look, Gary. How do you let? First of all, you've lost the ball because of defensive mishandling of that, right? And then you always pass. Our defenders, this is the problem. They pass balls into midfield, which is extremely difficult for midfielders to control, right? They always pass it like. I mean, you both of us have played football. You like to receive a ball when you have a bit of space and time, and you'd like to get it at a time when you have a bit of space to turn and at least shrug off your defender on behind you, right? These guys, Maguire, fucking Lindelof, or whoever that bloody calamity of a back four we have, always pass into midfielders when they have no one, when they have people on them. Isn't it simple football? Just kick the fucking ball out. Why? What are you going to play from back?
Yeah.
But anyway, so that was the first goal. I was fucking mad when they scored.
Yeah. And then I think, man, look, it was quite an even game. If we had better players in midfield, maybe we could have taken the game to them.
Dude,
But I think
you know what?
Pogba came in, and I think the game changed after that. Like, honestly,
Well, their second half, I think they started better than us. Second half when they started,
Yeah.
I think they had a bit more possession. They had a few more string. From 45 to 55 to 60 minutes. 45. That's the first 15 minutes of the second half.
Yeah.
I think they played. They were stringing balls together. They were threatening.
Yeah.
But I think when Pogba came back, I don't think he had a huge influence on the game. Pogba. It's just that. I mean, I don't think he did anything special.
Kind of clicked a bit better, And then Cavani came on as well, and he had that beautiful assist to Bruno. Bruno was basically playing as a center forward.
Dude,
like,
that's what I don't like,
fuck
man.
everything. I'm just going to go and fucking score on my own.
Why aren't Marshall wasn't there? Why isn't Rashford making those runs? Where is Rashford? Why is he stuck on the left?
He's not a striker, Chai. You got to understand, he's an inside forward.
Okay.
We've got this this thing stuck in our mind, thinking that he's a striker. He's not a striker. He's an inside forward. He does well when there's space afforded to him. He does well when he's allowed to run with the ball.
Yeah.
Like, he's not good.
What also frustrated me yesterday? Martial was supposed to be a number 9, right? I hardly saw Martial at number 9. Rashford was taking over his spot. I don't know what Martial was bringing the ball from the back or trying to connect attack and defense. But most of the times I saw Rashford in the number 10 position. Rashford was supposed to start Rashford was supposed to start number 9. I don't know. We were so mixing and matching. What frustrated me as well is for a right flank, you could probably eliminate it out, right? Lindelof's not going to put a ball in. Daniel James
not going to do anything there. Yeah. We just don't have anything on the right, man. And then that second goal we conceded as well. Oh my god. Oh my god. I looked at that goal. I looked at that goal a few times, right? So I looked at, so the ball was on their right flank, For whatever reason, you can see Pogba, right? Pogba shouting at Luke Shaw to go and close the guy down.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
For whatever reason, we've got two defenders going after one person who's got the ball, and the other guy is free.
Who
was coaching the defense?
How did the ball get into that? How did the cross get to Vardy? I don't understand. How did it get to
them down? It's simple. One person, one player. One person, one player. It's not complicated. It's basic defending. I know it. You know it. Everyone knows it. But for whatever reason, we can't get our shit together in defense. And this is fine, okay? I've come to a realization that our defense is shit, okay?
Yeah.
Defensively, we are shit. We're going to concede goals, right? If we've got a shit defense, what we've got to do is we've got to take out our defensive defenders and bring on more attacking defenders. People at Tellus will be starting, all right? Because he's pretty average at defending, but what he does is offer you more going forward.
Absolutely.
Right? So if we concede 3, we score 4, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Things where right now in this position where we're neither here or not there. Right? That's what's frustrating me.
And you know what? We add on more players to supplement something that we know is already shit. With shit players.
You
So
can't.
we know our defense is shit. Then you bring up fucking Scott McTominay and Fred, who are shit anyway. No,
Yeah.
Fred is okay. Scott McTominay is shit anyway. And then you fucking
Yeah.
pile on shit over shit, right? And then what do you get? Fucking, you're
You're
expecting.
trying to polish third, man. You're trying to polish
Exactly.
third. That's exactly
Exactly.
what we're trying to do.
So,
So, whatever it is, end of the day, it was a fair result. I thought we should have taken our chances. We didn't
yes.
take our chances. And then they came in and they had two chances. They took them well, right?
Dude,
So,
I read this funny stat, right? Clear cut chances, we had five and they had one,
yeah,
right? And
yeah,
how
five.
did that one clear cut chance result in two goals? I will never know, right? It makes no sense for
Yeah.
me.
The
But
second one was deflection anyway, right? Unlucky, but the thing is, if we just defended properly, we wouldn't have considered. And it was in the 86th minute as well.
yeah,
All
you
we had to
can't
do
shut
is
up shop over, dude.
man.
You know what, dude? At start of the game, if you'd say, you know what, you'll draw 2-2 with Leicester, I think both of us would have taken it.
Yeah.
In the sense that Leicester would have been pounding the goal, we would have somehow scrapped, like, we would have had two nice counterattacks and scored those two goals. I would have accepted a 2-2 defeat, provided Leicester would have been playing their best, right? Now what has happened, Leicester played shit. We played even worse in defense. And now did you notice something yesterday? Not one pass was to the feet of the player. It was either overplayed, underplayed to the
Yeah.
defense, byline. This
Yeah.
how
I don't know what it
difficult
is,
is
man. I
it?
don't know what it is, man. We can't even string a set of passes together.
Exactly. Exactly. And do I look at Gary? This is my qualm with United today. I don't know if they're a good team or a bad team. Now, should I take solace in the fact that we played shit, still came out from King Power with 2-2? Should I be happy about that? Or should I fucking say how bad we are to have allowed those two goals to go in and criticize? Where do we stand, Gary? Please
No.
answer
The
this
thing is,
question.
like, I'm frustrated. We had this amazing game where we played against Everton midweek, where we completely controlled the game because we had Pogba playing, Van der
Van
Beek
de
was
Beek,
playing. We
Bruno
controlled
was
the
playing.
game, and then this manager goes ahead and he changes the team again.
Dude, if you don't give players a run of games, they will never
You can't
perform.
keep changing players like
They
this,
won't.
man.
They won't be match
The
sharp,
human
dude.
beings, they gotta.
Dude, I
Anyway, man,
think
it's
I'll
done.
just
The
run
game
the
is,
fucking defense off.
yeah. The
But
game's
anyway,
done. We've
game's
drawn.
done.
We've got
Uh,
Wolves next at
Wolves
home.
next.
So
Lucky for us, Arsenal pulled off a bloody
yeah, so that
pulled off
the
a
title
magic bag
race.
against Chelsea, so that's okay.
Yeah, hopefully
Everton
Liverpool.
won this game,
Hopefully
but
Liverpool drop some points as well.
they're playing West Brom, dude. Unless and until
Yeah.
fucking they feel
Big Sam's gonna set up shop. The Big
if
Sam.
if they draw, that will be probably the best gift for us during this Christmas and New Year time, dude.
Yeah, I
City
know.
won, so City is 1 point behind us, I think.
Yeah.
So they're all coming together, dude. It's all coming together. The problem is, we just because we won fucking 6-2 against Leeds, we were talking about a fucking title campaign and stuff like that. Title campaign? What fucking title campaign?
I don't
For the
know.
worst defense ever?
Don't.
Yes, that title, yes, we will get.
Yeah, it's still an illusion, man. I'm not gonna be overly excited about it. I just want us to finish top four this season, and then
Bottle
I'll take
jobs,
that. Yeah,
no
bottle
fucking,
jobbers.
no grit. Every time we want them to perform, they'll fail. How can this team fucking go win anything substantial? But hey, what do I know, right?
Yeah, it is what it is, man. Yeah. Anyway, all right, guys. Thanks for watching the video. If you like the video, hit that like button, and please subscribe to the channel if you're new. Until the next episode, this is Chai with Gary.